that, but it is trying to pull together and at least, identify some common trends. And what it does to me is it just says there is still a need to do this sort of thing, in some consistent way, because we don't really have enough good information. Are we talking to the right people? Are we asking the right questions? Lots of good surveys that have been done, but none that really are definitive. So it does answer some questions, but leaves a lot of other questions open, I think is my surmise of the whole thing.
But is Rob's review now the definitive review or not?
No, I don't think Rob is claiming that it's a definitive review. He's basically, I think the intent was, look, there's been lots of different stuff done on surveys about usage and adoption and stuff like that. And he points out within the actual review, none of the approaches are entirely scientific. They don't have specific measures. They didn't have, we'll say, review groups and stuff like that. So he's effectively, what he's saying is that they're not definitive academically approached surveys, if you like. But what he was saying as well is that largely the findings are relatively similar. So there's a big kind of question mark around how some of the questions might have been asked or phrased. A lot of the results are produced very similar output. So you can say that in general terms, we have some agreement, although a wide kind of gap, if you like, in terms of the stats. So you have somewhere within 20 to 30% gap in some of the results. Now, I know we produced our own survey around this, and I'd agree with Rob that we didn't use a scientific approach, but that wasn't the intent. The intent was I was looking for some information. I trawled the various different analyst groups and found out that, look, this stuff is not out there. So we ran this survey. We got about 800 odd respondents to the survey, and we asked some very detailed questions, and it at least gave us some decent understanding. And at the point we released the survey, Rob said, he added a caution, which I think reflects the non-scientific approach, if you like. But he also said that it's devoid of crap factoids. So in other words, we weren't making any assumptions or claims. We were just basically saying, look, this is what we found out. So I think it's good. I think it's good that we got some commentary from some other people in there. And I also think that it's really good that Rob is now a knight in Castle Lytle.
No doubt you'll be putting a link in the show notes.
Well, I mean, Stephen, what do you think of these types of things from an analyst perspective? Is it something that maybe the likes of Forrester and others like you should be maybe trying to do or do together